heavy tournaments like Lake Norman, and I went into that tournament not thinking I was going to win, but knowing I had a chance to win, but I had a chance to get a really, really high finish. I knew I was going to have a good limit every day, and if I'd have caught what I thought I was going to catch, I would have given a run for the money. And I couldn't hardly buy a bite. And I started out the first day, my first two casts, I had probably close to 5 pounds in the boat. And then 12 o'clock, I get my next bite. 2 o'clock, my next bite. Finally got a limit, caught a couple, but the next day it even got worse. And I tried everything. And but it was weird. The wind really picked up the last day, and I said, okay, this is going to be, that lake is notorious for spinnerbait bite when it gets windy. And I threw the spinnerbait, nothing. I ran into a boy coming down the bank this way. He said, you doing any good on that spinnerbait? I said, no. He said, I've thrown it for an hour and a half. He said, I've thrown it all day. I ain't had a bite. And, well, the guys that won it, and the top 2 or 3 on had fished that lake, you know, they were locals. And they knew when they wasn't biting a spinnerbait to throw a white jig and reel it like a spinnerbait. No spinners or nothing, you know, just a white jig coming through the water. And they ended up catching, you know, good stringers of fish the last day, and that propelled them, or the second day, and then going in the last day, that's how they caught all their fish. And so that's a new lesson that's in my mind now. You know, I'm going on 69 years old, and I feel very fortunate the Lord lets me go out there and continue doing this. But if I go again and they're not biting my spinnerbait, you can bet I'm going to be throwing a white jig and have them in the boat, because that's a lesson learned. And so a lot of times, you know, your bad days are days you think are going to be your best, and it doesn't work. But the bottom line is, and I always try and tell young fishermen this, but a lot of them don't listen to you. You can catch a 10-pound bass on the last cast of the day just as easy as you can catch it on the first cast of the day. And if you're going to be out there, you better make that last cast, and you better have your confidence up for that last half hour, just like you had it out when you started that morning, because a lot of bass tournaments are won in 10 minutes. A lot of bass tournaments.
Right.
And you've got to be focusing when that 10-minute hits, or 15-minute period, or 30-minute period hits. You got to be on your A game. That's where somebody like a Rick Clunn or Kevin Van Dam puts it together so good, because they never give up. They're always confident that they're going to catch fish to the last second, and that's what I've tried to do through my career.